A Beautiful Mind is a 2001 American film about the life of Nobel Prize-winning American mathematician John Forbes Nash. The main character, John Nash, was played by New Zealand film actor Russell Crowe. A unique continuous filming method was used along the storyline. The film won Best Picture, Best Actor, Best Supporting Actress and Best Screenplay in the 59th Golden Globe Drama category in 2002. At the 74th Academy Awards, A Beautiful Mind won 4 awards including Best Picture and Best Director for Ron Howard, and won Best Supporting Actress, Best Adapted Screenplay. John Nash was called the second Einstein for his new analysis of existing game theory, but suffered from schizophrenia for 50 years. But he overcame everything and won the 1994 Nobel Prize in Economics, leading to a more dramatic life than the film. The film tells the story of John Nash's increasingly devastated soul with genius and his wife Alicia, who sacrificed herself to heal it. The screenwriter Akiva Goldsman reconstructed John Nash's life with a mysterious composition that was hard to find in human dramas, interpreting the original work close to biographical fiction in a completely new light. In particular, the film has created a world of thorough fiction with the motif of John Nash's life with its unexpected twist and meticulous psychological portrayal comparable to psychological drama. The movie A Beautiful Mind was a huge success with huge profits of $313 million in the US with $58 million in production costs.
Ten Principles of Economics. How markets work. Principles of firm behavior. Principles of income distribution and frontiers of economics. Principles of national economy. How money and exchange rates work. How economic fluctuations and economic policy work. Translated into 6 languages and exported to the world. The people of the world enjoy economics. The life of John Nash, a genius mathematician, inspires many people, and his life has been portrayed in a film. In 1949, John Nash overturned a traditional economic theory with his 27-page dissertation, and provided a new paradigm in economics. He provided a new analysis to the traditional game theory, and he was once being touted as the next Einstein. However, he struggled with schizophrenia for 50 years. Eventually, he overcame everything and received the Nobel Prize in 1994, which made his life as dramatic as a movie. The film, A Beautiful Mind, depicts his suffering due to the disease and his wife Alicia's love toward him. John Nash, who entered Princeton University on a scholarship in the 1940s, kept analyzing a mathematical problem using his dorm window as a notepad. One day, he figured out something about the equilibrium theory. His 27-page dissertation, released in 1949, made him a rising star in academia at the age of 20. One day, William Parcher, a secret government agent, visited him at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, where Nash was a successful professor. As John Nash joined a secret decoding project of the Soviet Union, he was lost in a maze. In 1944, John von Neumann, a Hungarian mathematician who pioneered competitions between entities, and Oscar Morgenstern, an economist who strengthened Neumann's theory, jointly presented the game theory. In the early days, game theory was about a zero-sum game analyzing 2 players' decision-making process. In the zero-sum game, each of the 2 players considers how the other would behave and then makes rational decisions that will maximize his profit. In the end, the winner takes all. John Nash, however, studied a situation in which non-competitive economic actors can get a mutual benefit, and he proposed the Nash equilibrium in which a non-competitive game can reach an equilibrium. In the fifth film, while competing with his friends over the most beautiful blonde girl in a bar, Nash suddenly realized something about his theory. Nash equilibrium explains the status where each player believes that his choice is the best, and each has no intention to make further changes in strategy. Economists have applied this theory to many topics including industrial organizations and trade cooperation. At the same time his reputation was growing, Nash started to get a severe mental illness and withdrew from society. In the 1980s, with the full support of his wife Alicia and Princeton University, he recovered enough to interact with mathematicians again. In 1994, Nash received the Nobel Prize for changing the economic paradigm with his equilibrium theory. In May 2015, he and his wife Alicia died in a car accident on their way back home after receiving the Nobel Prize, often called the Nobel Prize for Mathematics.